despondency in the heart of Maharaj Yudhishthira.
Prabhuji, Yudhishthira Maharaj thinks himself he is the guilty. Due to him, so many innocent living entities have died in the.
How he is guilty?
Because वो जो है उनको राजा बनने के लिए जो है ये सारा युद्ध.
Yeah. Just for him to be dethroned. So he was feeling very lamentable. And at the same time, it was the time for Bhishma Dev to depart. And Krishna took advantage of both the situations. You see, Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita and Arjuna's grief was completely removed. But in case of Yudhishthira Maharaj, the same teachings of Gita were not sufficient. How? Because that was Krishna's desire. That he wanted his pure devotee Bhishma Dev at the very fag end of his life to be glorified. And as Yudhishthira Maharaj and all the Pandavas in their most royal and majestic opulence, they approach Bhishma Dev. Bhishma Dev is very elated. He's very satisfied, he's very happy. And how he pacifies Yudhishthira Maharaj, so far what we have seen, how he is addressing Yudhishthira and all the Pandavas. Again, only one hand is up. Adib? I am asking you, Pradeep, you have heard it. Internet is working or not? Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Manoram Prabhu, can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, it's audible.
You answer.
Yes, Prabhuji. So, Vishmadev was telling, Prabhuji is disconnected. Discuss. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Prabhuji, so Vishmadev was trying to tell that the Pandavas are protected by three things. So they should not feel sorry about that. First of all, they are protected by the Brahmanas or Vaishnavas, and then by Dharma also. And also they had taken shelter of Lord Krishna. So therefore they are protected by Brahmanas, Dharma and religious principles. So there is nothing to worry about thinking that they have done something sinful.
That is secondary. What is Hare Krishna? The internet seems to be unstable today. Are you able to hear?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
What is the foremost thing which Bhishmadev told the Pandavas? He said, Aho Kashtam, Aho Anyayam. That, oh, terrible suffering and terrible injustices has been done to you. So what you are thinking you have done is not even a fragment of a fraction to what you have received. So he is telling Yudhishthira Maharaj that there is no injustice or there is no suffering that you have caused. Because the suffering and the injustice that you have received, it is beyond anyone's tolerance or comparison. And then he says further that Kunti Devi has even suffered more. You are able to hear, right? Hare Krishna. Can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear, but there's a little bit of disturbance.
Hare Krishna, Ravindra Prabhuji. Prabhuji is not able to join, so we will continue.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji is not able to join, so we can continue.
तो हम ये वर्ष नंबर 14 और उससे पहले 12, 13, 14 ऐसे पढ़ लेते हैं।
Yes, 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 Prabhuji. Yes, previous one only.
जी।
So, Manram Prabhu, you can share if possible.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm sharing.
12. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. So, just a minute. Twelve. 1, 9, 12. Okay. So, yeah, you want to read, Sonika?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, please, please.
अहो कष्टम् अहो अन्यायं यद्यूयं धर्मनन्दना जीवितुं नार्हत क्लिष्टं विप्रधर्माच्युताश्रया. Translation: Bhishma Dev said, "Oh, what terrible sufferings and what terrible injustices you good souls suffer for being the sons of religion personified. You did not deserve to remain alive under those tribulations, yet you were protected by Brahmanas, God, and religion. Purport by His Divine Grace. Maharaj Yudhishthir was disturbed due to the great massacre in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Vishmadev could understand this, and therefore he spoke first of the terrible suffering of Maharaj Yudhishthir. He was put into difficulty by injustice only, and the battle of Kurukshetra was fought just to counteract this injustice. Therefore, he should not regret the great massacre. He wanted to point out particularly that they were always protected by the Brahmanas, the Lord, and religious principles. As long as they were protected by these three important items, there was no cause of disappointment. Thus, Vishnudev encouraged Maharaj Yudhishthir to dissipate his despondency. As long as person is fully in cooperation with the wish of Lord, guided by the bona fide Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, and strictly following religious principles, one has no cause for despondency. However, trying the circumstances of life, Bhishmadev, as one of the authorities in the line, wanted to impress this point upon the Pandavas. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Should I move next?
Yes, any
Prabhuji?
discussion
Okay.
on particular verse? Yeah, any volunteer devotee?
Yeah.
Please speak, please speak. Sonika, please speak.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी यहाँ पे एक सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पॉइंट जो मेंशन किया गया है श्रील प्रभुपाद के द्वारा कि हमें किसी भी कंडीशन में धर्म को जो फॉलो करते हैं, मतलब रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन, धर्म के रेगुलेशंस को फॉलो करना कभी नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए, जैसे कि पांडवों ने नहीं छोड़ा। और अगर हम ऐसा करते हैं तो चाहे जो भी कंडीशन हो, हमारा प्रोटेक्शन हो जाता है धर्म के थ्रू। तो ये पॉइंट जो है ना सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट यहाँ पे दिखा मुझे कि चाहे हमारा कंडीशन सही हो, फेवरेबल हो, अनफेवरेबल हो, हमें जो रेगुलेशंस है, रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन है, प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ धर्मा है, उसको कभी नहीं छोड़ना चाहिए। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Thank you. So any devotee can tell what is despondency? Oh, thank you, Sonika, for pointing out this important message. So I just wanted to know what is despondency. Yes, Madan Sarovar Prabhuji, what is despondency, Prabhuji?
Hopelessness.
Achha, hopelessness. Thank you, Prabhuji. So as Sonika told that whatever difficulty the situation may be, so one should strictly follow the religious principle. So more discussion on this particular point, what is religious principle, and as about this message, that will be better. Some practical application we can have. Yes, Madam Prabhuji, you can volunteer. Yes, Madam Prabhuji, just I wanted to tell that regarding the message, what she told, some more discussion so that some practical aspect can be brought out. What is religious principle, what we should follow strictly, and regarding Brahmana, Vaishnava, and that part.
Yes, Prabhuji. So when we talk of religious principles, one most important thing is one ashram system should be followed in all circumstances. And, then as per the religious scriptures, whatever religious scriptures are there as applicable to one ashram system, they should be followed. And one should always be guided by Brahmanas and follow the instruction of Lord. That is what I understood.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Any other devotee want to say something?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Yeah, Prabhuji, please.
यहाँ पे भीष्मदेव एक पॉइंट को जो एम्फसाइज कर रहे हैं, वो जो है जब तक कोई व्यक्ति कोऑपरेशन कर रहा है जो विशेष ऑफ गॉड, भगवान का जो इच्छा है, उनकी इच्छा के हिसाब से जो व्यक्ति मतलब अपना कर्म कर रहा है और कर रहा है मतलब भगवान जो बोले वो कर रहे हैं, तो और जैसे कि उनको जो है guided by bona fide spiritual master of Brahmanas, Vaishnavas, and strictly follow the religious principles, तो उनको जो है ये डिस्पोर्डेंसी एप्लीकेबल नहीं होता है। और युधिष्ठिर महाराज जो है वो जी रिलीजन पर्सनिफाइड सन ऑफ यम, सो उनका मन में जो ये भावना आ रहा है, डेस्पोडेंसी का भावना जो है, ये कोई मतलब कारण नहीं है उसका। यस प्रभु।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anything more? Yes, Manam Prabhu. Regarding religious principle, the practical aspect, what Srila Prabhupada here want to speak about.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Prabhuji. I think Madan Sarup Prabhuji was speaking about that whatever has been given in the scripture, specifically he was telling about following the Varnashram Dharma, but Srila Prabhupada more specifically has given those principles, and I feel in classes Prabhuji also explained in some of the classes that 4 pillars of Dharma or religion are that no meditating, intoxication, gambling. So these are the principles that situates one in the human platform. So Srila Prabhupada is given those aspects, so 4 aspects specifically, and maybe other things as Madan Sarup Prabhuji was telling about. But I think specifically these 4 we have to follow, and whatever other principles Srila Prabhupada told about other practices in devotional services. So maybe we are not aware about what have been given in other maybe Vedas and other things, but what Srila Prabhupada has prescribed, I think we should follow all those things. So more specifically those 4 regulations he has given, and also the other rules. I think that we have to follow.
Thank you, Manam Prabhu, for pointing out this point. Even I was just today reading about Maharaj Ji, the last 10 instruction. So in that also Maharaji told that one should strictly follow this 4 regulative principle. No meditating, no, as you told, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex. And one should chant attentively 16 round, minimum 16 round, and on Ekadasi and other festival 25 rounds, and also read Srila Prabhupada books. What you call seriously read Srila Prabhupada books. So that was one of the instruction. I mean, out of 10, it was one. Thank you, Prabhu. And yes, Ramya, you can speak if you want to more in
Hare
detail about.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Actually, while taking this verse, Prabhuji told one point that, like, Yudhishthir Maharaj and all other Pandavas were protected by Brahmana, Lord, and religion. Srila Prabhupada was also protected by Brahmana, Lord, and religion. So there was no hopelessness in his life. And Prabhuji asked about the particular Brahmana, so he was following his Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and he was protected by him. Hare Krishna. That point I want.
Thank you. And any more about this? Yes, Prabhuji. Mansur Prabhuji, please.
Yes, so another thing is Yug Dharma. I mean, like in Kali, we have to chant, and that is the Yug Dharma of.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Yeah, here religious principle is that is one of the religion for this age of Kali. Yeah, it's Sankirtana movement and chanting the holy name. Yeah, very good, Prabhuji. Any more point? Yeah, yes, Ganesh Prabhu, welcome back. We are discussing on 1.9.12, and in that most important point is that as long as a person is fully in cooperation with the wishes of the Lord, guided by the bona fide Brahmanas and Vaishnavas, and strictly following religious principle, one has no cause for despondency, however trying the circumstances of life. Yeah, so this is in 1.9.12 purport, and towards the last line, before last. Yes, any other regarding, like we discussed about that we should strictly follow the 4 regulative principle. Then Yoga Dharma, as Madan Swarup Prabhuji pointed out, that chanting the holy name and participating in the Sankirtan. And yes, any other thing? And also, as Ravindra Prabhuji told about, guided by the spiritual master. Any other thing? Very nice point here we are getting, that however trying the circumstances of life, however difficult the circumstances of life may be, but one is not having any hopelessness because of his following this principle. So anything, any practical aspect, whoever has experienced that in that situation, Lord has, I mean, he's protected, so he also can share the practical life also. We can go to now. It is time is already just a minute, 9 o'clock. So yeah, so we can wind up here. Yes, Prabhuji, Madan Swarup Prabhuji, what do you say?
Yes, so we can wind up or take one more verse and then wind up as everybody feels.
Shall we take one more verse, Prabhuji?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yes, anyone can volunteer. Yes, Ganesh Prabhu. Now we are in. Can you read? You have any?
Yes,
9.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, 13 one.
13 verse, no? Okay.
Yeah.
Just a moment.
You read the Sanskrit translation and also purport.
Okay. I'm not good at Sanskrit. Maybe someone will read Sanskrit, then I will proceed from translation onwards.
Pradip Prabhu, you can read Sanskrit.
हरे कृष्ण बोलते संस्थिते अतिरदे पांडव स्मृता बला प्रजा वधु युष्मात् कृते बाहुं क्लेशं प्राप्त त्वक्पति मुहु ट्रांसलेशन ओके प्रभु
Thank you, Prabhuji.
चले
Translation by His Grace Divine. As far as my daughter-in-law Kunti is concerned, upon the greatest general Pandu's death, she became a widow with many children, and therefore she suffered greatly. And when you were grown up, she suffered a great deal also because of your actions. Purport: the suffering of Kunti Devi are doubly lamented. She suffered greatly because of yearly widowhood and to get her minor children brought up in the royal family. And when her children were grown up, she continued to suffer because of her son's action. So her suffering continued. This means that she was uh, dis- destined to suffer by providence, and this one has to tolerate without being disturbed.
Thank you, Ganesh Prabhu. So, sometime maybe one or discuss. Yes, Sankhya, yeah, please continue.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। प्रभु जी, मुझे जैसा क्लास का याद है जो प्रभु जी डिस्कस कर रहे थे कि यहाँ पे बताया गया कि कुंती महारानी ने तब भी सफर किया जब पांडव बड़े हो गए थे और उनके एक्शंस के कारण सफर किया। तो यहाँ पे जो एक्शंस है वो उनके रिलीजियस एक्शंस को डिनोट कर रहा है। जो पांडवास थे वो उन्होंने कभी भी रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल्स को नहीं छोड़ा, उनके सारे एक्शंस रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल्स के अकॉर्डिंग ही होते थे और उसी एक्शंस के कारण जो है कुंती महारानी को पेन हुआ या उनको सफरिंग्स हुई थी। लेकिन फिर भी प्रभु जी ने बताया कि चाहे कितनी भी सफरिंग हो उन्होंने नहीं छोड़ा अपना प्रिंसिपल, रिलीजन को कभी नहीं छोड़ा और कुंती महारानी ने भी हमेशा जो रिलीजन को ही फॉलो करने का के लिए प्रमोट किया। तो ये हमें उनसे सीखना चाहिए, मतलब ये हमारे लिए लर्निंग है कि चाहे कितनी भी सफरिंग थी कुंती महारानी भी हमेशा रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल्स पे हमेशा मतलब दृढ़ रही। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you. Any other devotee?
प्रभु जी, मेरा एक डाउट है, here actions means that gambling they have done, that is an action or it represents something else?
Yeah,
Her
as she
son's
told that
action.
because they were following the religious principle. Because they were following the religious principle. So
ठीक है प्रभु जी।
Another point Pandu Prem Babu the other day explained was that she had the option of remaining in the kingdom and not going to the forest, but she always was with her sons. So that is the one more point that Pandu Prem Prabhuji had explained in the last class.
yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. So it is written also in Shastra that the women they are under the guidance of the children when they are later age, and also initially under the shelter of her husband. Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Okay, devotees, if you have no further discussion, then we can wind up here. Ravindra Prabhuji, shall we wind up or anything you want to say?
हमें पिछली वर्ष में जैसे डिस्कशन किए रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल हमारे लिए इस टाइम में मदर को भी बता रहे थे कि चैंटिंग ऑफ द होली नेम युग धर्म जो है, और इसी में जैसे ही बोल रहे हैं कोई भी प्रभु जी बता रहे हैं हमारा क्या है, जैसे भी कुछ हमें बॉडीली कुछ भी प्रॉब्लम आता है तो हम धड़ाक से पहले चांटिंग कम कर देते हैं, चांटिंग को प्रायोरिटी नहीं देते। तो हमारे लिए ये लर्निंग है, जैसे कि पांडवों से इतना सारा ट्रिबुलेशन आने के बाद भी ना वो ब्राह्मणों का इंस्ट्रक्शन वो छोड़ रहे थे, ना उनको हमेशा इंस्ट्रक्शन, उनका जो गाइडेंस ले रहे थे वो भगवान जो बोल रहे उसी हिसाब से कर रहे थे। उसी प्रकार से हमें जो है चाहे कुछ भी ट्रिबुलेशन हो जाए, रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल फॉर द टाइमिंग हमारे लिए यही है कि जो है महाराज ने दिए हैं, फॉलोइंग द 4 रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल्स एंड चांटिंग अप 16 नाउन मिनिमम, जो है हमें किसी भी हालत में नहीं छोड़ना है। लेकिन हमें कोई भी बॉडीली डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है, कोई बीमारी होता है, हम लोग पहले उसको छोड़ देते हैं, लेकिन ऐसे नहीं करना चाहिए। यही एक लर्निंग है यहाँ पे हमारे लिए। तो रिलीजियस प्रिंसिपल्स मतलब अभी फिलहाल चांटिंग है, क्योंकि उसी में ही कॉम्प्रोमाइज होता है पहली बार, बाद में तो फॉर रेगुलेटरी प्रिंसिपल बाद में आता है।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. So, any devotees, any other point, anything?
Krishna Prabhuji, one point. Actually,
Prabhuji,
Prabhuji quoted chapter 2nd verse also. This one. Dukeshu anudvignaha sukeshu vigataspruha vitaraga bhayakira stadirum gache. So in this verse, so always troubles will come. So we need to be in the study by this vitaraga bhayakira, fear, anger. When we are stable, so we can practice. So even we are doing spirituality, but problems will come. So the tolerance, so one has to tolerate and become steady.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Even if Prabhuji used to say that whenever some difficulty comes, you should increase your chanting and not like you decrease your chanting because the difficulty has come. So yeah, you should take the shelter of the Lord. So yeah, thank you. So by your association, whatever may be the situation, we are trying to have this session. So thank you very much all the devotees, and at least our morning and evening session should be fixed. What I feel, chanting in the morning and sometime hearing in the evening, that will strengthen our spiritual life. Thank you, devotees, for joining.
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा।
Krishna.
प्रभु जी और एक
Prabhupada
पॉइंट
ki
है,
jai.
इसमें कोई भी ट्रिबुलेशन तो हमें आएगा ही, क्योंकि मटेरियल वर्ल्ड में तो आएगा ही, ऐसे नहीं है। लेकिन सबसे बड़ी बात है, हम कई बार जो है प्रॉब्लम को हमें जब साधना में कोई दिक्कत आता है तो वी हैव टू कंसल्ट टू आवर सीनियर। जब हम कंसल्ट करेंगे, मान लीजिए आप कहीं यात्रा कर रहे हैं, प्रसाद का असुविधा है रास्ते में, कंसल्ट करेंगे तो किस प्रकार से हो सकता है, तो हो सकता है आपको वही अरेंज करा दे, बुद्धि बता दे भाई ऐसे ऐसे करना। और जैसे कि कोई बीमार पड़ गए हैं, उस टाइम भी हमने क्या है, सब कुछ छोड़ के बाद पहले रेस्ट कर लो, मेडिसिन खा लो, उसके बाद देखें। लेकिन उस टाइम भी कंसल्ट जब करते हैं, प्रभु जी कई बार बोलते भी मुझे क्यों नहीं पूछा, क्या दिक्कत था, क्यों नहीं पूछा। लेकिन हमारा सबसे बड़ा, मेरे को लग रहा है मेरा जो कमी है, कई बार ऐसे मिस हो जाता है जो कि कंसल्ट नहीं कर रहे। और हमें तो इतना प्योर नहीं कि सारा चीज जो हमें भक्ति, अब तो अभी जितने बोले ना बहुत आसान भाषा में बोल दिए, हमें ज्यादा चांटिंग करना चाहिए और जो है फोकस रखना चाहिए, लेकिन ये बड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, प्रैक्टिकली डिफिकल्ट हो जाता है कई बार। तो इस सिचुएशन में मेरा मानना है कि हम कंसल्टेशन जो है बहुत जरूरी है, क्या करना है करना।
Thank you. Thank you. So as you told that if somebody is facing some difficulty, one should consult the senior devotee, and we have His Grace Panda Prabhuji with us. So some solution he will give. So thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. So we'll wind up here. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, उपस्थित सभी भक्त वृंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल।